Joshua chapter 12, territory east of the Jordan. The Israelites struck down the following kings of the land and took possession of their land beyond the Jordan to the east and from the Arnon valley to Mount Hermon, including all the Arabah eastward. Sihon, king of the Amorites, lived in Heshbon. He ruled over the territory from Aroer on the rim of the Arnon valley, along the middle of the valley, and half of Gilead up to the Jabbok River, the border of the Ammonites, the Arabah east of the Sea of Chinnereth to the Sea of Arabah, that is, the Dead Sea, eastward through Beth Jeshimoth, and southward below the slopes of Pisgah. Og, king of Bashan, of the remnant of the Rephaim, lived in Ashtaroth and Edrei. He ruled over Mount Hermon, Sulecah, and all of Bashan up to the Geshurite and Machathite border, and half of Gilead to the border of Sihon, king of Heshbon. Moses the Lord's servant and the Israelites struck them down, and Moses the Lord's servant gave their land as an inheritance to the Reubenites, Gadites, and half the tribe of Manasseh. Territory west of the Jordan. Joshua and the Israelites struck down the following kings of the land beyond the Jordan to the west, from Baal-gad in the valley of Lebanon to Mount Helak, which ascends towards Seir. Joshua gave their land as an inheritance to the tribes of Israel according to their allotments: the hill country, the Judean foothills, the Arabah, the slopes, the desert, and the Negev of the Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. The king of Jericho, 1. The king of Ai, which is next to Bethel, 1. The king of Jerusalem, 1. The king of Hebron, 1. The king of Jarmuth, 1. The king of Lachish, 1. The king of Eglon, 1. The king of Gezer, 1. The king of Debir, 1. The king of Geder, 1. The king of Hormah, 1. The king of Arad, 1. The king of Libnah, 1. The king of Adullam, 1. The king of Makkedah, 1. The king of Bethel, 1. The king of Tappuah, 1. The king of Hepher, 1. The king of Aphek, 1. The king of Lasharon, 1. The king of Madon, 1. The king of Hazor, 1. The king of Shimron Meron, 1. The king of Akshaph, 1. The king of Tanakh, 1. The king of Megiddo, 1. The king of Kadesh, 1. The king of Joachim in Carmel, 1. The king of Dor in Naphath Dor, 1. The king of Goim in Gilgal, 1. The king of Tirzah, 1. The total number of all kings, 31.